there is something very different and special about mules because of their intelligence, and so it's really interesting. They came back and spent some more time with me, and we would go out. We went out on the trail, and Fanny doesn't like ATVs. Okay, so I've got this Polaris side by side that I drive around the property on. It's a noisy, ATV, four-wheel vehicle thing, and they were driving ahead of me and to kind of instruct me, and I'm following along. And we're coming up the trail, and they stopped. And as we approached the ATV, it's parked on the trail. There's a space on the side. I'm going to ride around the trail. But in my head, I'm thinking, oh, Fanny's not going to want to go around this ATV. And we get up there, and I try to turn her around the ATV by looking, pulling the rein, pushing my leg. She just stops. And when she stops and when she decides she doesn't want to go, this isn't like a little trail riding, carnival horse. She gets going and will turn and really kind of get quite, aggressive in a way, and which is kind of exciting, though, I got to tell you. And I was a skateboarder. I got pretty good balance, so it's kind of interesting. But the thing that was wild about it. So then I go, well, she's not going to want to go around the ATV. I say to Kaya and Lisa, and they say, no. Well, it's not that she doesn't want to go around the ATV. It's she knows that you think she doesn't want to go around the ATV. You have to think in your head that she wants to go around the ATV.
What?
Yeah, because when when you're subconsciously, whether we know it or not, as human beings, we didn't always have language, right?
Right.
Someone invented language at some point. Before that, we were just kind of all this nonverbal communication and energy, right? So you get up to the ATV, and if I'm thinking, oh, she's not going to go around the ATV. Oh, look! My whole body just went like that. I sighed. I felt like a sense of defeat, right? She feels that just through her saddle. It's not total like voodoo. She feels like.
Yeah, but there might be a little bit of voodoo.
Possibly as well. I mean,
seems like
there's a magic to it.
Attribute all that to body.
She feels it. She feels it, and she's so smart that so a horse doesn't necessarily sense that as easily as a mule, like quite a bit less easily. So that's why people say mules are stubborn, because they're sensing all of these little nonverbal cues that a horse might just be apt to say, oh, he pulled on the rein, so I'm going to go that way. He pushed his foot, so I'm going to go that way. So, and that's why also mules are also extremely, they're used in war, and they're used in Grand Canyon trail riding and things like this, because, if a horse is walking along the edge of a cliff and a snake jumps out, the horse might be apt to just jump the other way off the cliff, killing itself. And whereas a mule will instantly identify cliff that way, snake that way, danger both ways. Mule will kill the snake. It'll stomp out the snake. So, or it at least won't jump off the cliff.
Right.
So
that's way better.
Yeah, better.